how ridiculous my setup looks. So I'm keeping my iPad here. Oh shit. Yeah, no problems, y'all. Gotta shine a little light so y'all can see me. Shout out to you if you know what band that was. Really need to add a little bit more fruit to my drink again. We have reached a new milestone when it comes to my beauty guru career. For those of you who keep up with some of my videos, you know I am joking. I have finally trimmed my fake eyelashes to where they fit my eyes better. So I'm thinking that looks better than the last time I put on fake lashes. So we're just gonna casually have some drinks here, and if you want to feel like you're doing that with me, go grab yourself a drink if you drink. If not, then grab yourself whatever else you like to engage in, whether it's coffee, tea, or food, or I don't know, maybe you don't need anything, I don't know. I'm really bored of my food lately. I'm looking for something good and new and healthy to cook, but quick. So hey, if you've got something that you think is really good and quick and healthy, leave it in the comments, because your girl is bored of her food. Oh, I was gonna say, because you know how I told you that I watched some stripper vlog? Well, one of the strippers that I watch is Catalina Basilia. She's really down to earth and just like, she just seems like a good person. I like watching her. But she recently said she was demonetized, so it's just crazy, like YouTube's just cracking down, you know, and she said she's getting demonetized for nudity, and I don't even think she really shows anything. So if you're wondering, I don't get paid jack shit here on YouTube. I am too irrelevant. I don't get enough views, and even if I did, I probably would eventually get demonetized. I guess I just do YouTube for the hell of it. It's fun, it's therapeutic, like I've said, and hoping to kind of build like a little bit of a community here where we all kind of understand each other, you know? Eyelashes are really long, I don't know if you can tell, but they look a lot better. So what's something you're cringed out about? Like, I'm really cringed out by TikTok and Reels for the most part. Gosh, I will not join TikTok. I don't want anything to do with it. I don't know, I just think it's just not my thing, you know? And the Reels, like, are you guys not seeing that stupid like belly dance people are doing? Like, it's the most stupid thing ever. It's like, it's just, oh my gosh, it's so stupid. Anyways, what's another thing I was going to talk about? Another thing irritates me, just gatekeepers in general of everything when it comes to subcultures, interests, elitist of every like interest group, you know what I mean? Where they just try to tell you, oh, you're not enough of this if you don't listen to this, or you're not enough of that if you don't have this belief system. It's like, whatever happened to just independence, where you just have your own way of thinking and doing things, like always critiquing people. And I've noticed a lot of times it'll be like older people trying to tell the younger people, like, oh, well, what do you know about this? I've been doing this for so and so amount of years. Like, it's like, okay, well, I'm just partaking in my interest here. These communities judging you if you qualify enough to be a part of their community. You know what I'm saying? I hope that makes sense. I don't know if I'm being too vague, but okay, here's actually an example that I encountered like somewhat recently. Is I am an artist, I paint, and I hung out with an older lady who does specifically Impressionism. And I don't really practice Impressionism. I'm mostly abstract, and all my work is just freehand abstract. And that's just what I enjoy doing. And I remember her saying in passing to me, like, you're not really an artist unless you can do Impressionism. It's like, who are you to make those claims? You know what I mean? Like, are you the god of art? So if you guys drink, what do you like to drink? You can put that in the comments also. So when I drink, I generally drink mixed drinks. Like, I'll do a shot and then like a diet soda, and lately I've been doing fruit in it. And I do like wine. Occasionally I like beer. Beer is a nice mix-up if I'm looking for just like a different buzz. Seems like liquor and then wine and then beer, they all provide like a slightly different buzzes, even though it's all alcohol. I guess when I get back up to make a drink, I'm going to show you this beer that my sister-in-law's boyfriend brought when they came to visit a few days ago. And the reason why is because I like the packaging. What was I going to talk about? Anyway, I told you I was going to show you the packaging of this beer. Isn't that cute? So it's Goose Island, and it's really high. It's 9.9% alcohol. DDH double IPA. Tropical Smooth Hop Explosion. Sounds really good. So I'm not going to drink that because I think Matt wants to drink that tonight, which I'm good with, because generally that kind of beer, like heavy beer like that, has a lot of calories, so I stick to like lighter stuff, like lighter calorie stuff. Shit, y'all, I had this crazy allergy. Like, do y'all ever have this like unexplained allergy to where it just seems to make no sense, and so you pin it on something that has like 1% chance of it making any sense? So back in like 2015, I had some weird reaction where I was cleaning out this is the only thing, so I'm just like pinning it on this because I can't think of anything else. So I don't know if it was the mold that I reacted to that was on some potatoes, from some old potatoes that was in my pantry when I was cleaning out my pantry. And I ended up breaking out in hives like hours after I did that. I was like, I don't know, maybe it was the mold. I mean, Benadryl thankfully cleared it up, chalked it up as it was the exposure to the mold. Really couldn't think of anything else that was new. And then so recently I experienced something very similar. I had the same reaction, but the only thing I can pin it on is I had this specific brand of coconut shrimp from Publix, and I'm like, well, maybe it was that, and I eat coconut shrimp. I've eaten shrimp all my life and never had this reaction, but I never had that brand, so I don't know if it was something in that specific brand, like some kind of preservative or something. I don't know, just weird. But yeah, I ended up getting hives and took a 25 milligram Benadryl, and it knocked it out, thankfully. But I hate the way Benadryl makes me feel. Like, I've always had allergies throughout my life, specifically seasonal allergies during the springtime, and not really anything else, But I hate the way Benadryl makes me feel, so during the springtime I just won't go outside that much, because it makes me feel so, like, not only tired, like specifically the first time I'll take it, like say one day I'll take it and I'm fine, I just feel kind of drowsy. But if I take it days and days in a row, I'll just feel like kind of depressed and empty. You guys, so I'm filming this on Friday the 13th. When I think of Friday the 13th, I think of the Jason movies. Even though I never really got that into the Jason movies, I don't know. Love horror, but the Jason movies are just, I don't know, they're just not it for me, you know? Recovering my ceiling in the RV, still working on that, and I'm recovering it with fabric, and I'm just doing it with pink fabric that I ordered online, and because otherwise it was just like a carpet, like a ugly carpet, and there's like a few stains on it from I guess at some point the roof had a leak. I'm going to be changing out the carpet in the main area. Like I showed you, it has brown carpet. I'm gonna be replacing that with pink carpet. I priced it out, so I'm gonna go ahead and order that pink carpet, and I think it's gonna be epic. So I can't wait to show you guys that. There might be a little bit of a wait period with doing that reveal and showing you a little more that's going on with it, simply because it's so fucking hot here. As you know, I live in Florida, and that little window unit that I put in there is just not doing it. And especially here at the height of the summer, waiting on the electrician to come and install the breakers so that way we can have the proper power running, and that way we can run the ACs in the RV to do the projects I'm telling you about. We recently watched Till Death last night, and that was pretty good. It had Megan Fox in it, and honestly I haven't seen her in any movies since Jennifer's Body back in like what, 2009 or 2010 or something like that, a long ass time ago. Jennifer's Body was a weird movie. But yeah, Till Death, it wasn't bad. It was actually pretty good. No, I mentioned that I wasn't going to do any more like patches, Louis bag, patches on my Louis bags, but I really wanted to do like one more. So I'm still working on the one that I talked about in my last video. I also did it on this bag. Like, how pimp is this? I just freaking love it. Minnie Mouse is something that's like sentimental to me. It's something that my daughter was obsessed with for so many years. I mean, now she's not, because now she's 9. And she just like, she wouldn't want anything to do with Minnie Mouse, but she loved it up until she was like 6.5. Yeah, that's kind of a reminder. And I really loved this. So, and I love this. And then Barbie is just an obsession of mine. Roller skates, like I loved going to the skating rink as a kid. Like it was a favorite thing of mine to do throughout my entire childhood. Wonder Woman is like, Wonder Woman and just like any superhero woman kind of hits home. And even like pinup girls, they hit home for me. Like I used to struggle with eating disorders when I was younger, and so, you know, throughout my teenage years and in my early to mid 20s, I was still suffering with that. And then when I got into weightlifting and building my shape and stuff more, like Wonder Woman and pinup girls kind of give me that inspiration, like, hey, it's okay to be strong and have curves and, you know, I don't know, be healthy. And so yeah, that's why I have that. That's just like something that hits home for me. Kind of like, I still have to finish this Betty Page tattoo. Like I just want more detail in her. I want some color maybe. I don't know. I haven't figured it out yet. But yeah, it's some reminder to me that it's okay to like live and be healthy and be have some curves, like, because I really went through it, like when I was in my, especially in my early 20s and like my teenage years. I had a lot of pressure to be like skinny, you know what I'm saying? That was just like my obsession, and I used to love to run all the time, and that was it. I didn't do any weightlifting, and yeah. So yeah, what are you guys doing this weekend? Any big plans? I don't really have any big plans. I hardly ever do. I just hang out. I'm an introvert. I just hang out at home, bullshit around, do some projects, do some art, watch some YouTube. Alright, you guys, so thank you for watching, and I will see you in my next video.